In Operation Crime and Justice, a warning tonight from a cybersecurity expert about the crooks who are targeting your cell phone. It's a well-documented problem downtown and elsewhere. And joining us now with more on this is retired FBI agent Scott Augenbaum, who is also the author of this book called The Secret to Cybersecurity. Scott, great to see you. Give us some sense of the scope of this problem, this crime, if you would, and explain why stealing your phone really is so much more than just felony theft.
Unfortunately, today, our phones contain so much information. I mean, it's just not like losing your wallet. You lose your cell phone, you have your digital life, you have your history, you have passwords, you have bank accounts, and we've been seeing a lot of increase in the theft of cell phones here in Nashville and all over the country.
And I know that some people think, okay, it's just somebody locally trying to get my phone, but these things, and we've had local cases where they've been connected to an organized group, and these phones are headed out of the country.
Yeah, there's an interesting news article today that just came out from an individual in Charlotte, North Carolina, whose phone was stolen, and it wound up in Miami, and they tracked the phone to China. And since Apple's taking steps to keep the phone safe, she was getting text messages from someone in China saying that if you don't unlock your phone, we're going to do physical harm to you.
Sure, and that's one of those tricks that they use, and sometimes they try to use, things like that, tactics to get you to give up money or, like pay a ransom, or in this case, they're after the password.
Yeah, but why are they, how are they winding up in China? So this is a really big wake-up call for everyone. Make sure that you keep your hands on your cell phone. Don't put it in your back pocket. Make sure that you have more than a 4-digit code on your phone. Use the biometrics, but set up a really strong, robust password and know what to do if your phone is stolen.
People always say, you often hear it when they are the victims of a crime, I never saw this coming. And I know part of your mission is to change that mindset. Why is that important to you?
It's so important because during my decades with the FBI, a majority of victimizations that I've seen easily could have been prevented if my end users were only armed with a few key pieces of information. So it's not about spending money. It's about knowing what to do and how to keep yourself and your family safe, especially during the summer holiday season.
And before we go, one last thing, we need to remind people to be wary of public Wi-Fi.
Absolutely. Logging onto public Wi-Fi, there are some dangers. We have to do it. Even now, I'm on a public Wi-Fi, but I'm using a VPN to keep my traffic encrypted. Because if you're not using a VPN, anyone can get their hands on your information.
Good tips. Retired FBI agent, cybersecurity expert, and author Scott Augenbaum. Great to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Scott.